All right, a little pre-show here, guys, before we kick off the show. Can you please check your party audio to make sure it's included?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Can't seem to find the option.
I think it's changed. It doesn't tell you how that checkbox underneath your name anymore. It just says party is broadcasted.
Oh, there we go. Got it.
It could be wrong.
Yeah, no, it's in the party. I had to check mine.
So there's a checkbox still?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, geez. Let me check.
And yeah, while you guys check, I can see SolidCastor trying to land here. There's not a lot of good landing spots next to the ship, but I'm going to go ahead and start the show. Hey, everybody, welcome to the Gamer Show. This is ELITEcast, and what? What are we saying? I'm going to start the show now. Hey, everybody, I'm going to start it a second time. My name is Gray, and this is the Gamer Show, and this is ELITEcast, Elite Dangerous Let's Play on the Xbox. And we are watching SolidCastor, who forgot the buggy, with his absolutely gorgeous Corvette. Looks awesome. Is that a Corvette?
Mm-hmm. It is.
Okay. I'm looking at it, I'm just like, the ship kit is just beautiful. And we thought we'd start off tonight's show by visiting Jameson's. Now, we're not going to play the audio logs. Oh, look at the lights. Nice. We're not going to play the audio logs. We'll have that in a separate video, so if you want to come out here and listen to them yourselves, you can. We thought we'd start out here because this is a fairly new discovery, I think. And tonight we're restreaming. If you're watching and you're hearing any echo or any problems, let us know. I think we have eliminated the echo which we had last on Sunday night because of we're also on Mixer. So we're on youtube.com/thegamershow1, twitch.tv/thegamershow1, and then mixer.com/thegamershow. And right now, only Mace is co-streaming with me. So I see Mace there, and that's okay. At least I can see what Mace is doing on Mixer. And I just need to make sure I have them muted. Excellent. Okay, so here we are. And, let's start off the show. First, I want to say thanks to everybody who's commented this week. Thanks to Magatti Seal for his help last on Sunday night. And thank all our patrons. Your new downloads are available. Special thanks to TJ and to Rob and to Victor. And we have a new our Patreon has changed. It's patreon.com/thegamershow. It is no longer good game. So you have to go to patreon.com/thegamershow. All right, with that said, let's see. Here we are at the Jameson crash. And there's 4 audio logs here. You can see those blinking red lights. Those are the things you want to scan. And I think that's Mace over there in his SRV. Put you up to Mace. Casey?
Oh, sorry. I was on mute, so I wouldn't say anything stupid again. I scanned 2 of the beacons. So I'd like in front of one of them here, and then there's another one just underneath the ship itself. I was trying to get a view of what that ship is.
It's a Cobra Mach 3.
Okay.
How are you, Mr. Caster?
I'm good. It's a bit hot here today.
What's the temperature?
Good.
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit? Have a look. Yeah. Sorry, there's a loud car driving past.
I want to say hi to Steve Shore. He's the first one to post in the chat. Welcome, Steve. 07 to you too. Go ahead, Caster. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're right. Wasn't important.
Oh.
It is 84 degrees Fahrenheit.
Ooh, that is pretty hot. Is it
63%.
humid too?
Humidity, 63%.
All right. Not too bad.
It's gonna be 85
It's still
tomorrow.
hot down under. Oh wow. Yeah, it's cold up here. Ace, what was it at your place today?
41.
Yeah, it's starting to get cold.
Actually warm for the past couple of weeks, but yeah, it's going to get worse.
Yep. Don't forget to scan the ship too, Mace, because you get the 4 data points you can scan, but then the ship as well.
That's what I'm trying to do. It doesn't seem to scan, so I'm going on top of the ship to see what happens.
I found the best way to scan it was from behind. I don't know why, but once you pull up behind it, it's easy to scan. And so here we are. I'm going to check and see if the Jetty is on. Because Jetty always joins us. Let's see if he's out there.
I sent an invite.
Okay. And don't crash in. This is, look, Caster. This is like a historic site. Don't want to crash into it. This is like the Apollo landing on the moon. You don't want to be like those aliens from Independence Day and mess it up, right? Or Destiny. I love that Destiny commercial where they're like, they got no respect. All right.
There we go.
That's enough of that. Whoops, yep, got to turn that off. So, guys, Mace, how you doing on getting all your scans?
I got 3 of them. That's all there is. Is that right?
Nope, there's 4, and you have to scan the ship too.
I could see 4 blinking lights.
Okay, so I'm missing. Oh, there's one.
The 4th one, I had a hard time.
The cool part is it says
kind of behind it
when you already get one.
You should have 4 audio logs and then 1 Jameson. Let me see what it says. Let's see here. It says Jameson crash site ship analysis.
Okay, 3 out of 4. And you got the ship.
Now, Caster, we were talking about maybe doing some engineering tonight.
For
where should we go? Yeah, for frame shifts.
If it's for frame shifts, you'll need a wake scanner, and we need to find somewhere highly populated. You just sit outside the station and wake scan anything that pops in or out. You'll need stuff that only comes off transport ships. So we'll need to go somewhere in the Anarchy system.
Yeah, that's what the data mine wakes.
Yeah, the data mine wakes is from scanning high wakes and like chemical manipulators, I think it is. Or it only comes off transport vessels. I don't think I have any of my stuff. Arsenic we can get from Deseret 4.
So if anybody wants to know where Jameson ships crashed, you could always just Google it. But you can also find it in HIP 12099 1B. And it's, let's see, minus 54.3 and minus 50.3. Not too hard to remember. I think I'm in, yeah, I was in alternate flight controls when I was trying to land. How you doing there, Macy?
I just rolled like a tumbleweed.
Oh, yeah, I did that when I first got here. Which of my buttons will turn on my lights here?
So it looks like you took off, so I'll go back to my ship.
Did you get everything you need?
I did. I have 5 scans now, yep. Oh, hull at 40%.
Hey, I want to say hi to Almont.
Hey, Buck.
Hey, I want to say chat. Yes, I'm going to need you to mute your mic for a second. I think I'm coming through his mic. Yeah, it looks like it. For some reason, it's feeding through. But I want to say hi to Almont 07 and Instigator, my old friend. How you doing? Not that you're old. I'm old. But hey, Instigator, good to see you, sir. And we're just waiting on Mace to get back in his ship, which he's doing right now. I can see him on Mixer. Now, the curious thing here is, on Mixer, my feed is looks like it's quite delayed. It's interesting. Don't know why that would be. Uh-oh. Base, you're red. We're not supposed to be this. We're not supposed to be the same color. Mace? Houston, we have a problem. Are you muted, Mace? Do you hear him, Caster? Did we just lose him?
No, I don't hear him. His tag's not coming up either. We shoot him to see if that gets his attention.
We've lost audio contact with Mace. Yeah, go ahead and shoot him.
I'll hit him with something that doesn't.
Just a love tap. Hello, Earth the Mace.
Hey, you back?
Oh, there you are. You're lucky.
See, it works.
I was just about to shoot you.
Oh yeah,
Where'd
what's
you
this
go?
impulse attack? All of a sudden I heard nothing, and I had to pull the battery out of the controller.
Why are you taking your weapons out? All right, to space we go. Hey, I didn't shoot you. I was about to shoot you. There's a big difference.
It said impulse attack.
That was Caster.
We're both. So you're saying something about both red today. Sorry about that. I didn't realize you had a red one.
You're gonna pick a color and stick with it. We can't be the same color.
Well, all three of my anacondas are different colors: red, yellow, and blue. So, and then the vet's yellow.
So you don't have green.
Whatever.
You don't have green.
No, I don't.
Okay.
That's okay. Next time I'll bring the blue one. Or the.
I think the only reason I got red is because Caster has green engines. No, Caster has blue engines, right, Caster?
I got green and blue.
All right, you got green. All right, I'm just confused. Forget it. I'm not going to try to coordinate this. Be whatever color you want.
I'll be yellow next time.
We're all going to be the same color. People are like, who's
Imperial
who?
ships.
What's your frame shift jump? You said 30, was it? Because I'm 25. Looks like on this.
33.85 in this bad boy.
Okay.
Well, we got to figure out where we're going. We're farming. What do we want to farm first, gentlemen? We're trying to do some engineering.
Okay.
Do you want to do it even if you have it, or if we don't have it?
Well, what are the three things we need?
All right.
Well, let's see here.
I got my list here. For level 5, it's arsenic, chemical manipulators, data wake exception. Data mined wake exceptions. Those are the three to get level 5, like at Felicity or something.
Hey, how come my pin blueprint got unpinned? I didn't unpin it.
Yeah,
Are you guys in my ship?
Bug that's never been fixed.
When does it get unpinned? What's the bug? What's the bug, Caster? How does that happen?
Oh, yeah, it just unpins itself, and you can't they're changing it so you can have more than one pinned or something like that, but yeah, it does bug out and delete your pin. Oh, that's better.
Well, that's a bummer. I think getting a space cat to hang out in the cockpit here so they can eat all those bugs. Any space rats on the ship too.
Find an anarchy system recently populated.
So you're looking for an anarchy system so we can safely kill people?
Well, I'll do all the naughty stuff. You can just scoop up the loot.
No, all for one and one for all. Either in this together or not at all. I'm a poet, and I know it. And I'm flying in circles.
Okay, we've got... there's not many there.
Well, Cast is looking for that. I might as well do some scanning. Hey, did the Jameson crash site come up? You guys? Or did you have to...
as a point?
Yes, navigation point. Yep.
It did? Oh, I found it the old-fashioned way. I earned it.
Well, after I scanned the planet with my surface scanner.
Okay. I looked in the... After I scanned it with my surface scanner, I did look at it in the system map, but I did not look at it in the left panel. That would have made life easy if I could have just locked onto that.
I agree. I did. I only saw it on the left side. I did not see it in the system panel. Yeah, I'm sorry, in the system map. Yep.
I've got one, but it's going to take me a little while to get there.
Is it far?
Yeah. 60.
How far is it?
60 light years.
60. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. 60 light years. Okay. Let me open up the map here, and I'll plug her in.
All
right, I'm ready.
All right. It's Bravo Delta plus 2.
Plus, hold on. Plus kills me. Where is it? There it is. Okay, go ahead.
2 Oscar space 518.
I think I missed something after Oscar.
A space?
Okay. 518. Yeah, I think I totally have this messed up. BD plus 2 O space 518.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't sound right. Yeah. Is it BD plus 20 or BD plus 20?
Oh, might be 20 actually. Sorry. They should really put a dash through the zeros. But...
Yes, I love that. Yep, got it now. So that's the system we want to go to?
Yeah, it's decently populated. Large landing pad. I'll just have to interdict people.
Christopher Dock. Dickory, Christopher Dock. How many jumps?
6.
Not bad. Now your cutter doesn't jump very far because you haven't put the time into engineering the drive on it?
My ship.
So it's not something, and I don't have a cutter, so that's why I'm asking. It's not inherently something about the cutter. It's just that it's not engineered.
Cutter jump ranges aren't bad. They're better than the Corvette.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're flying the Corvette. That's the question I'm asking. I'm asking about the Corvette.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, the Corvette jump ranges
Corvette.
is the price you pay for having such a big arsenal.
What was the shoot for, Macy?
I don't know what I was thinking. I tried to do nav lock on you, but because your jump's higher, I can't follow you that way.
I'm sorry.
So can I have that again? It was BD plus 20?
Yep, space 518.
518. Okay.
You should see me in the system map here momentarily.
If you a little bit.
Wow. So I just looked over at the chat, and Almont is listening from Polonia. Congratulations, Almont, for making it out there. Love to hear that story. If you want to tell us how long it took you to get out there. All right, I'm in system now. If Mace, if you should see my green, if you can't get it into the map.
Yep.
Is there a nav beacon around there?
What's going on here?
So I'm going to Christopher Dock. Sorry, say that again. Solid.
Oh, just wondering, is there a nav beacon around as well? We can just park at the nav beacon if I can't find any transport ships flying around.
Oh, all right. I was headed towards the dock, but that's not where we're
Oh, you're right.
go.
You do. Can you have a look to see if they've got any wake scanners there too while you're there?
Yeah, I think I'll just go there. Start.
Great. Do you have? Are you missing the data mine?
I have a few. I don't mind grabbing a few more.
Sure.
Just to kind of, if anybody's watching and saying, "Hey, how do you, or somebody finds the video later and they're like, "What are you gonna do to frame, engineer your frame shift drive?" So, I think it'd be fun to get some arsenic. We haven't done that in a while, right?
Sure.
What's the best place to get
I
arsenic?
found some at Soul the other day.
I usually get it on planets. Is that the only place you can get it? Is on planets?
You can get it from asteroid mining, but it's easier to get it from planets. And luckily,
I'll let you know if they.
One of the moons that in the system where Sparcia is has arsenic on it, so you don't have to go very far at all.
Almont is wondering if the blueprint becomes unpinned when they push out an update, and that's the only thing I can think of, because I know I did not unpin it or pin something else. So that could be exactly, because there was an update tonight, 200 megs.
Hey, Moose.
Hello there. Yeah, it's funny, Solid. I bought the mirror reflected armor for my cutter. I mean the Corvette, and wow, it knocked me down to I think I'm 19 at best, like year jumps.
Oh wow! How much did that cost you?
I don't know, 250 or something, 280 with the trade-in.
Wow!
I forget, because I had the military on it already. Yeah, I passed my 4 billion credits the other day.
Oh my word, 4 billion. This is a no fire zone. Me.
Want some cheese with that wine?
Good times, good times. 4 billion. That makes me. That just. I mean, you. Oh, let's see.
Just flying during movies and things, you know. And that's Solstice COs. 5 to 8 million apiece. Back and forth from Solstice mining. That really helps.
Current assets 1.2 billion. Not even close.
I have a look to see what's around.
Well, I could be scanning here.
You're at a station, Gray, or?
Yeah, I'm scanning wakes. Well, I hope to scan wakes.
I don't think I have a wake.
These are
the Type
these
9
are 12
maybe.
away.
So there are.
These wakes are way out there.
Yeah, I find you got to jump around when you're at a station. You got to jump around.
By
the way, I've been loving that
better range. Go ahead.
That's 75%. Oh, that's been such a nice kick down, lock on the stations. My goodness.
Yeah, I mean, just great advice from our viewers, and really appreciate that. And we get so much good advice too from the forums, the official forums, and whatnot. So, a huge thank you to everybody out there. What a great community Elite is. The Elite player base. The vast majority, not all of them, but the vast majority of them are just so helpful, and like SolidCastor, just super helpful and friendly, and we just want to help everybody have fun playing the game. Atypical, blah blah. That's not what I wanted.
I'm chasing a Type 9 at the moment.
Nice. I want data mine wake exceptions, right, for level 5 FSD?
Yeah.
More atypical. Oh, typical. I get the atypical.
That's probably the most common I get too.
Yeah, I gotta throw some of those away. The thing is, how do you tell if you've already scanned some? Well, that one disappeared.
It'll say the person's name and where they went to the system.
Ah, I see it.
Yeah.
And those are disappearing. So the question is, here's the problem with flying over there. Is I have to go through the station's no-fly zone again. And those may disappear by the time I get there, so I may just hang out here for a minute.
Yeah, it's like a horse race. You got to boost after them and all that.
Oh, little bugger.
What happened? What happened, Caster?
He dropped into the planet somehow. I had him.
Oh, alright.
Oh. An orca.
Tune and so I was listening. So I'm playing Elite the other night, and I'm like, I'm kind of bored. I'm just grinding. So I'm like, I'm going to play some Netflix. And a lot of people say they watch Netflix when they're playing. So I found I forget what it was. I'll have to post about it. Or I'll get the name and write it down and talk about it next time. But it was about all these planets, and it was about the search for planets. Back. I forget even how long it was. 15 years ago, they were the hunt for to find the first planet was on. 15, 20 years ago. So it was very interesting. So the first planet they found was like a super Jovian. I think it was a super Jovian planet. Next, somebody's getting addicted. Next to
interdicting.
Oh, you're doing it. You're doing the interdiction. Next to I think it orbited its sun every 4 days, and it just kind of blew people away. And so I'm like, I'm gonna check to see if that's an Elite. So I pull up the star, and it's actually an Elite.
Wow.
And so I'm like, I gotta go visit that. I wonder if now I don't want to sit there for 4 days to watch one revolution, but I wonder if it goes fast enough. You could actually see it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was interesting. But I'm like, yeah, this is what I need to do. If I'm trying to catch up the Mace, I need to be watching some Netflix.
It's his time.
I really wasn't watching it. I was just listening to it because I only had one monitor. I was on my laptop, so I only had a single monitor.
Yeah, there's no weak scanners here.
So chemical manipulators, yeah?
Oh, nice.
Uh-oh. The cops didn't like that.
I scanned that one. I didn't get anything. Man. So you can see how
You're all
much...
clear. Carry on. Okay.
Did you shoot at him? Did you blow him up?
She's the eagle to the Corvette.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
So I think this piece right here, looking for scanning wakes. Yeah, this is probably out of everything the worst thing to get.
Yeah.
It's kind of repetitive. It's not as fun. It's not as fun as driving your buggy on a planet.
Getting that what is it? The firmware and embedded can be quite difficult too. You need them for grade 5 weapons and shields.
Cracked firmware? Which is it? Industrial cracked? Which one is it? Which firmware?
Yeah, industrial cracked firmware and embedded firmware.
Stuxnet. Need the Stuxnet. Industrial correct firmware. All right. So I've had my fill of scanning weights. Macy, you said they didn't have them here, right? The scanners, no. So you're not going to be able to do it anyways.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with them anyways. I probably have a dozen.
Okay. Okay, I think I have.
But
9,
thank you for that.
So you're welcome. I hope you enjoyed it.
Well, it was thoughtful. Yeah, appreciate that. I think Caster's causing havoc somewhere.
Let's go visit Caster because scanning wakes is one of those fun things that people should enjoy on their own.
Off camera.
Not in a live stream.
All right, launching in one moment.
Oh, and we got some new chats here from Almont. Man, I can't speak. Ha! I think it took around 12 to 14 hours of jumps. That is dedication. But I was basically buckyballing and not stopping to explore. Yeah, I don't blame you. Had a distress call from another commander in the Hutton Truckers. Oh, interesting. Well, who was down to 11% hull and needed a rescue. Well, that's awesome. And so I'm assuming he was on your way and you were able to make a diversion or divert to where he was and help him out. I guess that's how the story goes. Very interesting.
Yeah.
You know, I need like 1.5 levels to get to elite in trade and in exploration. So I'm about 70% in trade and exploration, and after I get to 100, I'll need to do one more rank to get to elite. And so I'm thinking I need to just jump in my dangum, and that's not a swear for those who don't know. I need to jump in my dangum Explorer, my Diamondback Explorer, and just like head out into the black and scan a bunch of places because it seems like. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I apologize. I was just saying,
no.
I really enjoy my my Anaconda Explorer. You know, just put a buggy in it. You got really low level everything, and it goes 55, I think, light years. And the idea is that if you get to a planet, you know, you could, like, if it's 2,000-3,000 light years away, you could go on it and visit it or something, you know.
Yeah, I'll have to get a copy of your build because I have about 250 in the bank right now.
It's about 130,000.
263.
130
Yeah,
million. I
and
mean.
I would just have
Can I
to.
send you a copy of my build?
Yeah, I think you did. You? I think you did.
I think I did.
Well, send it to me again if you don't mind. I'm trying to remember where I put it. I don't remember where I put it.
I'll put it in the chat on Xbox.
Yeah, put it in our group chat, and that way we can compare builds. Maybe I'll just do an Anaconda. I would like to, as part of this, I think for the trade side is grab a bunch of raw, I don't know, like the rare materials, rare goods, and fly a long way and then trade them in to try to make a big score. Because those are worth a lot more the farther you get from where you pick them up, right? Now, Castor,
Yep.
I'm trying to get to you. Did you drop out, or are you in Super Cruise?
I'm Super Cruise now, again.
Okay. So the second part of this is to find the chemical manipulators, I believe.
So keep your eye out for transport ships or passenger ships.
Copy that. We got Commander, the Widowmaker, just piped in. He says, hey, distribution center in famine anarchy. He's looking to take a drink here.
An outbreak. Oh, we've got a dolphin.
Distribution center in famine and anarchy. Thank you.
So, Castor, I assume since we're in Mobius, you're making sure it doesn't say Commander in front of the ship you're destroying? Is that basically it?
Yeah.
Sure. Obvious question.
I've been checking that.
Yeah,
Really?
yes, I
No,
have.
I made sure I checked that.
Well,
Yep. No, that's a good tip because I haven't played in Mobius in a while, so
that's what I'm saying.
If
If you're in a private
aligned
group,
with.
it's easy to forget if you're used to being in a private group all the time, and all of a sudden you hop in Mobius, you better make sure you're not targeting a commander.
yeah, absolutely. And we are playing in Mobius
Where's
tonight
that?
Yeah.
on the
Peel
Xbox
back
One.
somewhere. You don't have to be there when I kill it, but you do have to jump in soon after to pick up the stuff. But yeah, I normally look at who they're aligned with, rather than
Okay.
the names. Because NPCs are only aligned with like people's party of DV, where players are normally aligned with like the role or no one.
Mm-hmm. Great. I have 21 of them, so feel free to jump in before me and grab some chemical
Well, I just jumped in
manipulators.
someplace where there was weapons fire.
Oh yeah, I see you there. Okay. Right behind you if you need back up. Did you grab an engineer with your on-ship fighters? I mean, a pilot?
No, they just take my money. Shoot me. Go ahead and try to shoot me. Yeah, you can insult me all you want. These NPCs are just flying around. So how you doing, Cass? You find anybody?
Got a kill back. Oh, I'll give him credit for trying to fight back.
Who will win? Picking on a poor Asp Explorer.
Oh, seriously?
Now, the other way to find chemical manipulators... Oh, you know what I didn't check?
On Dave's Hope?
I probably don't have collection limpets. Let's see here.
They're not that hard to pick up, though. Just go slow.
Last time I had a hard time.
Really?
Yeah, with the Anaconda. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I've done it
it
before.
still
I
is.
used to- You just slow down like the last minute. It's because the nose is so long. It almost seems to give like an air current, even though it's supposed to be space. So if you go slow toward it, it'll be pretty straight. The
I
last
think
like
it's,
60, 80 meters.
I just think it's perspective. All right, these guys are boring me. They're just going around in circles, shooting each other. Do not destroy all of the T9s for the chemical manipulators. And scan the data wakes for the data mined wake exceptions. Thank you, Commander. The Widowmaker. Some good tips there. So if you find a convoy of T9s, don't kill them all, because you can also get your wakes right there. When you destroyed that T9, what did you get? Or that keelback, what did you get? Caster, anything?
Chemical distilleries.
Ah, okay. Now the other place you can get these chemical manipulators or these items, you don't actually have to kill anything, right?
No. You just have to...
You can go to the aftermath.
Log. There's a couple of places. Yeah, there's a wreckage, and then there's a place called Dave's Hope.
Nope. Yes. Yes, and...
Dave.
Yep, but some unknown single sources are combat aftermaths, right?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, for conflict zones. Yes, sorry.
I just saw one, but let's see here. Nope. All right, let's see what Almat's saying. No, I started out from the bubble in an attempt to help him. Then a couple other members reached him. Oh, he reached him first. So by then he was already 200 jumps out of, he was within 200 jumps of Colonia, so he decided just to finish the trip because he'd never been there. All right, that makes sense. Okay, we're flying in circle. I feel like we're flying in circle.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an unknown signal source. Let's see what this one is.
Yeah, I got one too. Weapons fire.
Yeah,
That's probably the one I just went at. That was boring. Degraded emissions detected. Do you know what those are, Caster?
They're low level stuff most of the time. You want high grade emissions or combat aftermath. You may have to
Trying
look
to
for
turn
someone
the
with
boat.
rings. Okay.
Trying to turn the boat around. It's not easy. I may have just missed that. Not gonna get it back. All right, just flying around in circles tonight.
Let's see if I can find a system with rings. That way we can just go to the...
I know Ra has lots of rings. My home system.
5 point. Okay. This place doesn't.
So in Lawless, I can shoot him without getting wanted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did either of you guys catch any of the conversation on the updates to engineering that Frontier
No,
is discussing?
No, I haven't.
Well,
I
I was
caught a
able to watch
glimpse of
the.
something.
Okay, I was able to watch the live stream, not live, after the fact, and it was very interesting. I basically liked everything they were planning on doing. That's weapons fire. First thing, I think we talked about this when they first had their, their Frontier Day in London, their expo, and they talked about making sure engineers always give you something better than what you already have. And a lot of people think that's a bad thing. I like it because, well, just common sense says you're not going to pay a mechanic to fix your car, right? There we go. Combat aftermath. You're not going to pay a mechanic to fix your car when you pick up your car and it works worse than when you brought it in, right?
Yep.
You know, unless you're like, if you're in the U.S., you see these DirecTV commercials where they have all these people who do dumb things like hit their head against the wall over and over again, or, lay in poison ivy and things like that. Well, that's not the real world, right? So you're not going to pay somebody, especially somebody who's famous, somebody who's already modified 10,000 modules for people and is renowned throughout the galaxy. You're not going to pay them just to get something that works worse. Now, some people say, nah, it should always be random. And I would be okay with that if it was, like personal R&D. If like you had your own little workshop and you were doing your own R&D, but somebody famous, if you're going to pay them to upgrade your ship, I think it should be better. And that's, I think, what they're planning on doing. And they kind of alluded to the fact that a lot of people aren't doing engineering. And they want to get more people doing it because you do all this work. You go through, it's random trying to find the wakes like we just shown. It's random trying to find the chemical manipulators. It's so much random before you even get to the engineer. By the time you get to them, it would be hopefully you'd have some determination on what you're going to get for your money, right, or for your materials.
Well, I agree with that too, Greg, because if you're giving them materials that you had to go to the trouble and find, so you're paying them something, so you should get something better. You take your car to a performance shop and you want it to get better fuel mileage or perform better, and you're giving them money for it, then you should not leave worse off. So I definitely, whoops. Oh,
you're going to get addicted.
So I'm just heading to another area to see if it's any better, and because I've the slowest jump, I'm going to get a head start.
All right. Well, I'm picking up some chemical manipulators. They have other things here too. But for level 5, I think you need, is it chemical manipulators? Did I get that right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. They have some of the lower level stuff here too, but there's only one chemical manipulator. So I figured for anybody who finds this video and wants to see what it looks like, this is how you do it. Except you really should bring a collection of limpet controller with you and some limpets. Just doing this the old-fashioned way, manually, in an Anaconda can be a little tricky.
Oh, this is quite a squadron here. This is interesting.
Now, I do not disagree with the people who like the randomness and whatnot. I think that's great, but I think that should be more of personal engineering, not something that you get from famous people who you pay money to, All right, got it on the first shot.
Well, what they could do is have 2 different types of engineering. You can have normal engineering, which is you're guaranteed to get a better outcome than what you previously had, and then you can double the cost of materials to get experimental engineering, which could be what we're getting now, basically. I reckon maybe.
Well, that's kind of what they're doing. That's kind of what they're doing because they. I'm just looking at the. You said one of these planets had arsenic on it.
On
Wait a minute. None of these planets
the
are
system
landable.
where Farseer is. So when you go to Farseer to do your frame shift.
Oh my goodness! Look at this. This guy's we're nose to nose. We were hooked on each other. That's pretty funny.
What was I doing? I was going to inventory and I was looking for materials. See how many of those things. I think that's what I was really ran out of is the chemical manipulators. And I got 3. It's not really a lot, but I think I'm going to go back to frame shift drive. So in any case, I think from the way they described it, if you go there and you to do some engineering, whatever you get will be better, for the main property you're looking for. But there will still be experimental effects you can go for as well, and those could be better or worse. So I do think they're kind of doing it that way. But the other thing is they're going to let you take that blueprint you get from them and apply it in any station that has outfitting.
Oh, really?
So once you unlock that blueprint, you pin it. They're still saying you're only going to pin 1. But what if you have that blueprint pinned and there's no update, so it unpins it? Then you'll be able to do it. Then you'll be able to do it at any station that has outfitting, which I think is cool because, quite honestly, it's almost like you're buying a blueprint, so you should be able to apply it anywhere they have a soldering iron, or facilities that. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I just destroyed 3 ships. One of them dropped a chemical distillery. Do you want that or just a manipulator?
Nah. I think I can't see, but I think I need the manipulators.
That is the highest, level 5 anyways that I know of. Okay, sorry to interrupt.
No, not at all. Some of the other things they were looking at doing was, let me see if I can remember, increasing the material storage, increasing them all to 100, which I think is awesome. I hope they do it for data as well.
There shouldn't be a limit on data.
Yeah, I mean, I can see some upper limit, but it should be more like I had to do the Jameson scans. I had to delete some data. And it's, we went through this with other games. We went through it with Destiny 1. It's like every game, it's like, oh, we're going to put a limit in there. And then it's like, all right. People are annoyed with us for putting that limit in there. Let's take it out. So I'm got some medical transports here. A wing of medical transports. Should I take them out?
Mm-hmm. How many and what are they?
It's 3 of them. Well, let's see. Vulture, Python.
It'll probably be 2 volts in the Python.
Yeah.
Nah, don't take them out. They won't drop it.
Yeah. They probably take me out. I don't like those odds. I'm going to see if they wake out, so see if I can scan their wakes, but yep, there goes one. Let me slow down here.
I'll come out and help if you want.
No, they're waking out.
Okay.
What do we get? Atypical. Isn't that typical? All right,
Really?
so part 3, I think part 3 is arsenic. Find some arsenic there, Solid?
Ah, you're looking for arsenic? Yeah, we've still got 1 jump.
Almont says the naphtha tanker is an excellent place for chemical manipulators.
The what?
NAPTHA tanker? Oh, the Mr. Widowmaker, Commander Widowmaker said the same thing. NAPHTHA class tanker.
Huh.
And last time I was there, I only got one. There was a whole bunch of other stuff, but there was only one. And I think you almost have to jump in and out to get enough. But we could try that out. You guys want to go there? Oh, I don't know how far away it is. But let's work on arsenic. Did you find some place for arsenic there?
Oops.
I haven't got a
Castor.
scanner on this.
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to
Mace.
tell you.
Yes.
Oh, yes, I can. I can tell you.
Should we just go to
know.
Should we just go to Felicity? There's arsenic there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you need to hit the station to get get an SRV?
For me? Now it won't fit.
Say again, Castor, I didn't read.
Ah, it won't fit in this. This is my PvP ship.
Oh, okay.
Where am I? Where am I going? So we're going to Farseers? Or do you want to go
You
check
want to go
out?
there, or should we go pick up your
Tanker.
ship? You want to go see the tank? What do you want to do?
Oh, I'm easy. The only thing is I'm slower than you guys, so it might take me a while.
Easy like Sunday morning.
Farseers.
Ace, you get your second computer up?
158.
I do. I'm just. Give me a second. I'm kind of defending myself.
The Widowmaker, Commander Widowmaker says the distribution center is the best place. Does anybody know where that is? Because I cannot reach my computer.
Mm-mm.
And I still think I have them on a 30-second delay, so they won't hear us for 30 seconds. So Castor, I hate to go farming. With SRVs because you don't have one.
There, I could put one in real quick. I just have to remember to swap it back out.
Let me see. Where are you?
Well, Farseer is 14 jumps away from me.
That station there has SRVs. So if you go to Felicity, that is it Gary or something? I know they have SRVs there.
Mm.
Gary.
Gary? Okay.
Yeah, Gary. Which system are you in? Not you, Mace.
Hip 2, 1,
You're in hip,
7,
okay.
2, 3.
Another friend's playing, and he was out and doing the community goal. I wonder if that's Jetty.
I was there earlier.
What do you get there? You get any good stations in there where you can stop and get an SRV? Or do you just want to go to Farseer?
I'll start heading towards Farseer just because it'll take me a while.
All right. Mace, you ready to head over there?
Yeah, I'm just going to quickly dock and get my bounties. And I'll go to Farseer right after.
All right. And you know what? I'll get back to the gal map here. And we'll go down to E for engineers. Okay. What do we got for jumps? 7. Let's hit it. Let's do this. I don't think I've ever got out on my in my SRV while I was there.
Oh, it's fun. And deep caverns. Oh my goodness. That's where I shot off and tumbleweeded. Like you fall for a long time right next to the station.
Now, did you get out in your SRV while you were docked?
Yes.
I'm glad they let you do that. I remember Only thing I wish you could do is pull back in the garage and get back in your ship. That's not working, right? Because that's never worked for me.
I've never been able to. Yeah. Jeez, if somebody one of our listeners knows a trick, please. That'd be great to know. I was at the call the ship.
I know 18 months ago when I would call my ship, it would be like you gotta get like 5 clicks away from the station or something like that. But today it'll land right next to the station now.
Yeah, I think they changed that, right? Same when you go 2 kilometers away from your ship, it takes off. But that seems to be still the case. Oh, wait a minute, maybe it's 3. Maybe it's 3 kilometers.
All right. That's some fuel. Here we go. Yeah, so I like what they were planning to do with the engineers. I like that when you do it, you'll be able to. I'm thinking, you get that frame shift drive blueprint, and you take it back to your home base, and you can upgrade all of your ships. Instead of having I shipped all my frame shift drives out there.
You need to work on your heel beams, Mace.
I'm sorry?
We need to get you some heel beams.
Thank you, Commander.
Yeah.
Widowmaker. He's telling us there's a distribution center
fun.
in Tang Han.
I've been trying to do mining lately too, trying to get that armor engineer unlocked.
Oh, yep. The 500 tons of anything.
Sorry?
500 tons of anything? Just have to mine 500 tons, is that right?
Yes,
It
right.
sounds like a lot,
I'm
don't
at
it?
380 or so now. It is. Takes a while.
What are you mining with your Anaconda?
It varies. I like the cutter a lot for it because the shields are level 8, so if I get attacked, I can kind of ignore them for a little bit and let the fighter take care of them.
Oh, nice.
You get attacked while mining?
Yeah, unless I go somewhere else other than one of the res zone things, like if I just drop in a asteroid belt on my own.
Yeah.
As soon as you get
don't
like
go
some
to
tons
res
of... What's that?
Whenever I've done mining, I've just dropped out randomly. I've never gone to the reses.
Yeah,
Oh.
if you're mining,
Yeah.
don't go to the res sites.
Yeah, I was doing that this morning, and just before something was started, a conference call, and all of a sudden these guys just showed up.
Yeah, I think somebody said that you'll get better, higher quality and better stuff. I don't know in a res. I disagree with that. I just look for the pristine and the metal rich, and there's a chart up.
Yeah,
There's
well,
a chart up on
at the CG.
the wiki. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying I would just look for the best rings that you can find. There's actually a website that will tell you the closest best rings to mine. And I for the life of me, I'm forgetting, but every time I Google it, I find them. And like metal rich, pristine reserves, all that. And just go there and don't try to go to a res. I've had such good luck just going to random spots in the rings.
Well, today I
What
was
were you
in the
gonna
res
say?
because I was also working on the CG for combat. So,
Oh.
I'm collecting and then killing off things, getting combat money and all that, So it was kind of a dual purpose. And it worked out pretty good.
Almont confirms that, when you get to one of those spots like Dave's Hope or the Naphtha tanker, you do sometimes have to jump in and out to get the materials to respawn. You know, which is really any of the, you know, it's just a thing about Elite. When you jump in, typically everything spawns in, and it's kind of random. So.
Something I don't want to do while streaming, though.
Okay, Felicity, right?
Far away. Even jump.
Oh, heat. Can't stand the heat. Get out of the anaconda. So, what do you guys in the chat? First of all, thank you for all your suggestions. Appreciate it. What do you guys in the chat think about the proposed engineering changes? I know I'm forgetting a bunch of the other stuff they talked about, but I was pretty pumped on all of it. I thought it was good. They expanded. Oh, they also announced a material trader. So, you know, sometimes no matter what you do, you just can't find the materials you want. They're going to have like a material trader like other games have. I know in Destiny, remember they added the, I think it was a speaker for a while, would let you trade materials. And I know in other games, like I've been playing with Jetty, I've been playing Elder Scrolls Online a little bit here and there. I don't want to go there.
That would be very cool. I agree. When the speaker started having materials, and I thought it was something else too. Somebody on that other station was trading too. That was very cool.
Yeah, so having a material trader now, there's no guarantee every material trader would have every item, right? And that's cool. And there'd probably be some cost to trading, but you know, look, if you just need a few more of this, that, the other thing, right? Then why not?
That sounds great.
Why not have that? You know, just like the factors. I love running across the factors because I always have these bounties, you know, or fines that I need to pay. And you know, when I come across someplace that has factors, it's like, oh, this is great. I get to offload everything. And yeah, I know you get less, right? Or you pay more depending on what you're doing. But it's just such a convenience. I wish the factors would expand their franchise and be in more stations, but because they provide a valuable service to the galaxy. Yeah, CDDBIO, EDDB.io is one of my favorite sites. Great site. Absolutely great site. Ben Mace, what were you going to say? Sorry.
No, I just love it. These changes sound fantastic. I'm excited.
Yeah, Chris G just said the same thing. Hey, Chris. He likes all the updates they're talking about, but all my previous grinding makes me wish that we could still have some luck involved for bonuses. Yeah, I think that's where the experimental is going to come in. And as I was talking, I flew right by it.
I don't think the guaranteed positives will affect any engineering you have on you now. If you know what I mean. So if you have a really good, say, FSD drive, which is like a god rolled one, and you go to take it to the engineer, you won't get you won't get a guaranteed upgrade for all the stuff you currently have as well. Yeah,
they're also grandfathering in. So if you have an awesome guard roll on a module, that will not be wiped. They're grandfathering all that in. And the randomness still stays with, I mean, I think what really gave people, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think where the guard rolls came in, or just the awesome, you know, engineered modules came in, is with the additional effects, the unexpected effects that came in afterwards, right? And they're gonna still make those available, but they're gonna be as an experimental effect, so you can still try to do those. But the standard engineering will be always rolled better because you're giving them materials. You're buying an upgrade. So there's still, for those who want to try to get above and beyond a certain point, you'll still be able to do that, or make it worse with the experimental. But the grandfathering in all the modules people have and have already engineered, those will stay. So if you get a great engineered module or weapon or whatever, it's going to stay what it is. It will not change, which I think is only fair.
That's
I mean, you don't want to punish people. You just want to make it easier for new players to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm going to fly by. That's every time I'm talking. If I can do a little aero braking here. Well, not enough.
It's easy to do without the 75%. So easy.
I did submit that as an official suggestion for Frontier. I don't know if it'll go anywhere, but I think for new players it would be very helpful.
What's
I
that?
use it all the time.
Keyboarding.
I made both bumpers, and it just, it's set to 75 plus. Works great.
So, Pastor, I've known so many of my friends or people I know have picked the game up and tried to play it and then never played it again. They put it down, never played it again because they could not figure out how to stop. Especially when you're using a controller, not a HOTAS. They couldn't figure out how to stop. They just kept flying past their destination. And so what I recommended the Frontier is they have something called Thrust Assist on for new players, which if they're approaching the destination in frame shift and their throttle is set above 75%, when they get within about 12 seconds arrival time, that they automatically pop up a message saying thrust assist enabled, and they lower the thrust to 75%. Because if you do that, you cruise right in. Like it just slows down to 6 seconds, and then you stay at 6 the whole way in.
You can have
so
it
it's a small
so
change.
Only to the first 3 ships. So like the Sidewinder, an Adder, and maybe a Cobra have that function. Because by the time you add the Cobra, you should, and maybe stick it in like an approach lines. Like how in racing simulators you have your apex lines.
Yeah.
If you have approach lines, might help new players too, how to actually approach a station, how to navigate where the front of the station is.
Well, it'd also be nice if the slow down message would come up at the right time as well.
But it's the same thing with racing sims. When you're doing the apex lines, how it turns red when you should be braking, and green when you should be accelerating. You could do exactly the same thing for approach lines.
I think, in the games like Forza, right? And I have every Forza game except for 7. That edition was awesome because it made up for the lack of perspective. You're playing on a 2D screen, and you really don't have much perspective. You don't have that normal, what you would do when you're driving your car on the street. You don't have that perspective to see how close am I, to the turn. So that was a huge benefit. I loved it. I always left it on the racing lines, and especially for the casual gamer. But I also think thrust assist would be helpful for me when I'm live streaming, because I look away from the screen and start seeing what people are chatting, and before you know it, I just did.
Yeah, I mean, let's back up real quick. The frame shift drive is lining you up between stars and launching you faster than the speed of light. That's like a pin pointing to a pin, even smaller. If you can do that kind of technology with the computers, it can make you not fly by a station when you're already locked. I mean, let's face it. Just like the docking computer, that should be just embedded in the ship. You don't want to turn it off.
The docking computer is actually very complicated. If you look at what it does, I mean, especially now, they really did a number on it to make it much better. I mean, I think the docking computer today is just phenomenal. I don't have the problems I was having. I mean, over time, over the last 18 months I've been playing, it has had times where it was great and times where it was flaky. But right now, it seems to be at one of its high points.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm doing it right now. I'm auto docking right now. And this is complicated because it has to not only figure out where you're going, but figure out the ultimate path to it. And I'm sure the AI is just telling all the other AI ships to get out of the way because they usually just come to a stop, right, when you're auto docking. So that eliminates that confusion. But what it's doing, I think this is much more difficult than just say, hey, when you're 12 seconds away from your destination, reduce the throttle to 75%. That is like that's not even a macro,
Sure.
right? That is so simple.
Yes.
That is a rubber band, right? And I think it would really help new players and people who like to stream and talk and read the chat. Oh, and I think Elite just crashed on me. Oh,
Well.
boom. Boom,
Oh,
baby,
boy.
boom. I was just being too nice. So I'm bringing the Xbox into the PC to do the stream, so people see everything I see. So they can see the black screen I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, I see that too. I got my computer up finally.
The Widowmaker says, ain't going halfway around the bubble. Enough grinding. And Chris says, I love docking myself. When I'm in a small ship, I do enjoy docking myself. But I do have...
Uh-oh. That's not my landing gear. Jesus.
boost. So
Cass,
are
you
you
tell
playing on...
No, I was just saying, Gray, did you hear what happened to poor Castor last week? He came in with his cutter, and
Castor.
the piglet wouldn't let the station where something sort of glitch wouldn't let him land. It was almost like a magnet was pushing him back up when he's trying to land. And he's floating around, and then he started doing a tumbleweed and just blew right up. Really
Oh,
sad.
that's horrible.
Really was. Couldn't believe it.
Remember the time we were on the planet, we were on the moon in Seoul, and you couldn't land?
Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds very similar. So I was just showing the audience
and it crashed the game.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. No, yeah, it crashed the game. Every time I went down to land right on your signal, or even on the beacon in Seoul, yeah, the game would just quit.
I was just showing the audience that I'm running the game in 4K. I can't actually run it in 4K right now because there's the Elgato's that do the 4K are very expensive. So I don't have something that can take a 4K signal in, but I do have the Xbox set to high quality and 4K. So hopefully the visuals are a little bit better than they were normally. I think they are. But, I bounce around from the PC to the Xbox, and then I play, sometimes I play on my laptop, and then some places, I'm bouncing around on all different versions, so I'll let you guys be the decision makers. And I know when you're streaming, it's, you don't get the same quality as when you're in front of the TV as well. And so I've respawned. I'm in the game. Can you guys send me oh good, at least this finds you guys. Send me an invite.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like DNZ's here too. And he's in Run though. He's in Mobius, but he's over in Run. So, hey, Commander DNZ. Okay, there's the invite. Okay, good. All right, so are you guys here yet?
I'm jumping to the cat right now. Or Decite, however you pronounce that. I can never pronounce any of these names. My British mother would be ashamed.
Castor, it says you're in Garay already. You're up.
Mhm.
You're up in orbit. You know, this is.
Run it by.
I don't know. It's gonna be faster.
I need a big one, just a small one. Here we go.
Is it faster to go to us? Yeah. Align. That text is not correct. Align. I am aligned. It's just that my ship is not traveling in the forward direction. There has to be some better way to say that. Align ship trap. Oh no. Why was that too shallow? It was like horizontal. Am I any closer? Well, 20K closer. Alright, I'm just going to have to keep pounding the boost button then.
If you're landing, I think your beacon's off.
Are we going
It turns it off. That's something else I'd like to see him do, is leave it on. Why do they reset that? I don't know. This has to be the most action-packed live stream we've done. So Castor, what have you been doing in game this week? Tell us what you've been doing, you know, since last time we played. What have you been trying to accomplish?
I haven't really played much Elite lately. I've sort of got a bit burnt out with it after doing community goal and hunting down Thargoids and stuff. I sort of got a bit burnt out, so I had a break for a little while.
Have you learned a trick that's successfully taken out a Thargoid? Because they've taken me out. Well, let's just say I'm at -6 with the Thargoids.
You haven't fought the new ones yet, have you?
Oh no, these were the old ones.
Can you tell the
I'm at
difference between
-6
the two?
with the old ones.
The new ones and the old ones?
They have twice as many Tharglets, from what I recall.
Oh wow.
Okay.
And I think, yeah, they are actual combat vessels from what I gather.
I haven't been, what do we call it, hyperdicted or whatever in quite a while. Not nearly as often as it used to be when they first were heard about.
I still think hyperdiction is so cool.
Did I tell you how I was out of fuel? Did I tell you about that? I was in my Anaconda Explorer and had a small fuel tank. And I'm midstream and then it got hyperdicted and all of a sudden, like I have, just a little bubble of fuel. Because of the planet before it was not scoopable. And I thought, I'll just scoop it the next one. And I'm like, oh my God. So I had to put it, on the what do you call it, economy. And I actually had to do 3 jumps in economy, like 5 light years or something ridiculously small to get to scoopable planet star. That was like, I just paid the insurance on that one.
And you had to sit there for half an hour fueling up.
What's that?
And then you had to sit there for half an hour fueling up.
Well, it's because it's I put a half-size tank, I think a 5 class or 4 class fuel tank, so it actually fills up very fast. And I have a 6B fuel scoop because B doesn't matter on fuel scoops. There's no weight. So it actually filled up real fast, but it's just it's like, oh my God, they almost killed me indirectly.
So Mace, what have you been doing? You were talking a little bit about it earlier. You've been working the community goals?
Yeah, I just did the CG for combat. I took my Anaconda in with the ship launch fighter. I put the mirror surfaced on this Anaconda, so just in case I get in trouble. And of course, a 6 class shield cell, and then a pilot. So she'll be out protecting me a little bit, and I was buzzing around, and I got like 1.4 million, I think, fairly quickly, probably within an hour of bounties, and then cash that in. And I'm on 75% for the CG.
Nice. What am I going to do here? Well, before I forget, do some of this. And let me go ahead and pin that blueprint Is everybody here? You guys ready to hit the ground? And
I have
On my
Farseer
way.
Inc. 200 kilometers away to land.
let's see.
I actually have two 6-class frame shifts I want to do anyway, so I have to, go to the, what do you call it, outfitting column over sometime. But don't let me delay you. Let's do the buggies first.
Yeah, so
I don't know how many large ships can land here at once. Do you know that, or?
no, I don't. I have a pretty good frame shift now. I don't know if I'm going to get anything that's going to be better, but I'm going to go through the motion here. I have.
What percent?
Let me go view course and generate. Oh, there's a new warning in here. I don't remember seeing this. It says generating this modification will cost resources, regardless of whether or not you choose to accept the result. I mean, I knew that, but oh, does that warning look a little different? Interesting. Let's see here. Optimize mass.
Oh, okay. It gave me a.
Ooh, yeah, much better. Now here comes the secondary effects here. Oh yeah, much better. Oh, good.
Little face.
Oh yes, I'm going to apply this one. So it's well above the secondary effects you can see here. The negatives aren't bad at all. I mean, these lines are where I was, and then the blue is what the max I could be. And I was at 2612 for optimized mass, and this is going to take it all the way up to 2772, which to me is a very good roll. Currently, I'm at 3279.
What percent is that, Greg?
Apply that.
Optimized mass you're talking about, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, what's the
achievement?
percentage?
So I went from 32 to 35. I'll take that.
Cool.
Sorry, the achievement came up while we were doing that. I don't think I can do much better than that, to be honest with you. That was a pretty excellent roll. Really wish I had some more modules out here, the engineer. Going down. The T9, I think that was the one I least enjoyed. On driving through the docking bay because man, it's so big. I'm pretty good at the beluga
Wait till you
now.
get the
I've done
cutter.
quite a bit of that. Oh, the cutter, yeah. Well, that looks pretty scary. I don't know if I'll ever get a cutter. Quite frankly, I didn't think I was going to grind to get my Corvette, but I just like being part of the Federation. Look at my paint job, man. It's getting pretty bad.
Right, landing gear this time.
Cool.
I really could use.
Great.
I really could use some 6-class frame shift. But you know what? Let's see. Can I swap out my current frame shift drive with that 5? Nope. Wrong button.
It should be a 6-class. Right?
Yeah, I have a 5 here. The 5 I had here had a bad roll on it, so I figured I'd put that in my ship and see if I could do another roll on it. I think I have 2 rolls left. Enough materials for 2 more rolls. Increased range. Preview outcome. Yeah, this one is optimized mass is only 1459. Pretty low.
What's the percent?
There's no percent numbers here on the screen. If you can see my,
if you go to modifications, just in outfitting, it will tell you the percentage of frame shift optimized mass, and you want to be well over 40%, at least from Felicity.
All right, I'm going all the way back.
Sorry, it's just
no. I'm going to learn something here.
That's what I've found, anyways. Castor might have other comments, but that's what I've found. Where, if you get over 40%, you're starting to get much better. I've actually got real lucky level 4, where it starts wiggling, little pinging back and forth, and all of a sudden it spikes. And I have a couple of frame shifts that were only level 4, but yet they're at the 47, 49% optimized mass.
Yeah, I'm in outfitting. I'm looking at this 5A frame shift drive, and I don't see anything that says percent.
Yeah, if you click on it, as if you're going to sell it, and then look at modifications.
Ah, okay, thank you.
And then you'll see all the goodies that got modified.
I've never dug in there. Thank you. You just taught me something.
Yeah.
And
we all
this one's
do it for each other.
This one's at 39%.
Yeah, so that's good, but you can do better. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and I considered, out of all the ones I did, that was the worst out of all the ones I had. So I had all my 5As, because a lot of the ships take the 5As. So I had all the 5As out here. And I took them out of my ships and shipped them out here. And that was the worst of all of them. Let's see here. So we'll go back in. Thank you for that tip.
I don't have second here.
I got a locked menu here. What the heck?
1575 seems to be where we can go max.
I'm going to have to quit the game. I'm locked in the menu.
Come on. Snake eyes. Or boxcars. Or something. Oh, yes. Now give me a good secondary effect, please.
My optimal mass for mine is plus 48%, 48.9.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
I mean, this is at 1545. The max is 1575. I didn't get a great secondary effect, but I'm going to take it. And I'm going to do it one because I got enough to do it one more time. Let's see.
Maybe have spare rolls for your Corvette because you'll need it.
What's that?
Come on, work with me.
Have spare materials for this Corvette when he unlocks it very soon.
Oh. Okay. Can you send me a wing whenever you get a chance? No hurry.
Yep.
Here we go. Rolling again. Those were near the bottom.
Didn't yet. Because you're still in the wing on my screen.
Oh, that's much worse. Oh, I feel like I'm playing the slots down in Atlantic City.
Yeah, that's what it is. Shaking the dice. Baby needs a new pair of shoes.
Yeah, if I could just get optimized mass. Come on. Need some better optimized mass here. Come on. Oh! Junk. Discard. That's worse than when I think that looks like it's worse than when I got here with 1449. Discard. See what I got. All right, let's get out of there. All right, I did some engineering. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I better put my 6A back in, or I'm not going to be jumping very far. My current range. Out of curiosity. Oh, I was there and I moved. 19. Only 19. Yeah, we got to fix that. Eggplant apocalypse. Oh, I can't speak. Is asking why no space legs. I keep going to optional internal. I need to be in core internal. There she is. Let's swap her out. You guys ready to hit the dunes?
I was waiting for this unless it's saying that Mace is still in our wing, but he's not.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I quit back out and came back in, turned my beacon on, but yet you'd think that that would reset your connection to me.
Okay,
Oh,
I sent you an invite.
Yeah,
I'm
just doing
the way
this right now. I'll check.
It's very odd. Well, we may not have space links.
There we go.
Like Star Citizen, but man, when I fire up Star Citizen, the frame rate is horrible. I mean, I think the game has so much potential. It looks gorgeous. But I just can't play at 15 frames per second, you know? Not on a, an i7 with a 1070. It's just, whoops. Oops. Wrong button.
What was that?
Oh, I just got a fine for shooting my guns.
Oh, sheesh.
I would like to be able to drive back into this garage and get back into my ship. But you can't do that today. In any case, yeah, I'm a big fan of Star Citizen, but the frame rate has to improve. If they can improve that in 3.0 or 3.1, then kudos to them. But the game is gorgeous. It looks great, but you need at least 30 frames per second, in my opinion. Oops. All right. The good news is Elite Dangerous has VR capabilities on the PC, which is awesome. Just the scope and the scale of the game in VR is just awesome. And being able to walk around your cockpit and check it out and just really cool stuff. But yeah, I'd like to get out of my chair and walk around the entire ship in a first-person mode. That would be very cool. But we can do that in Star Citizen. We can do it in No Man's Sky. So there are games that let us do it, so it's not like we're missing out. Oh, that's a big drop. Whoa.
All right. I'll join you in the buggy now.
It would be nice to get out of the SRVs and walk around on the planets. It would be nice to have new SRVs, too. We've talked about that before. I wonder where it's going to put you.
I see you guys. I'll head over.
I would love to be able to jump this canyon, but I just don't think you have enough jet fuel or fuel. Hey, can we go across this thing here? This could be fun.
Uh-oh.
Castor, are you here?
Uh-oh.
It looks like you're here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, what's the uh-ohs?
Flash my screen.
Oh, I had to shut the mixer down. It was driving me nuts.
I
was so delayed.
I was looking at your position, so I just went full speed right into a canyon. And went
no way.
Down. Yeah, so I'm at the bottom.
Oh.
I'm at 37% hull. I lived.
Man. I want to see if I can get across on this bridge thing here. Man, I've never... Ooh. I don't know. Looking dangerous. My middle name is Danger, so... Or Crash, one of the two. But anyways, I'm going for it, guys. I'm going to do it. Think I should?
Yeah,
you should.
I've done that before. Not every try, but I've done it before.
Crash?
On top of that bridge. Uh-oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on top of it, yeah.
Oops.
Well, I'm glad I have 4 buggies. You're going to join me in a second. Way down here.
Oh, come on, baby. No, no, no.
Huh.
No. No, you don't want to be down here. Nope. No.
course.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. They're dead, Jim. I was so close to. Where'd I end up? Not on the bridge. All right, signal loss, signal loss. Come on. Best laid plans. Yeah. Now you tell me. Just in time handbrake. Any minerals down here?
Yeah, I've collected some before. They're spontaneously spread out, but there's also a wanted bunch of different farms that are mining. So you shoot like little, what do you call those things? The skimmers and all that, and you get bounty rewards and stuff. Nothing much, but oh, I see you. You're up there.
Where are you?
Don't come to where I am. I'm in the
I'm right below you.
the valley of death.
I'm
Yeah,
a little bit
think I'm
lower
below
than
me.
you. Oh yeah. See? Uh-oh.
You can't be lower than me because I'm on the ground.
What?
Well, I'm in a lower
Okay,
trough than you
bastard.
are. See where I am? Down here.
Where are you, Caster?
Rolling.
Oh man, I wish I could see you.
Oh, that's right. I'll record it. Now I'm sliding. Now I'm rolling.
That sounds like what I just did. Hey, there's an outcrop over here. Could this be the arsenic I needed?
No, crystalline fragments, I think, is arsenic.
Hey Wiz, this outcrop is really hidden for an outcrop.
I'm still
Here
going.
we go.
Still rolling.
You're still rolling. Here we go. Oh, I got a fine. Pickle.
Yeah, because you're shooting.
Oh, sure
We have
is
to get away from the base a little bit.
fine. Zinc. I don't think I need any of that stuff. Hey, at least it's only 100 credits.
Oh, you're a ghost. I can't see you.
You can't. Are you near me?
I
Yeah.
stopped.
Oh, wait a minute.
Or are you
What
near
the
my
heck?
ship? Oops. Another fine. I think
No,
I'm going to
still rolling.
self-destruct.
No, save myself.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm rolling now too.
Oh.
Let's see. How do you self-destruct here? It's over here somewhere, isn't it? There it goes.
Oh shit! I got a
Let's
phone.
try this again, Sam.
You're quitting already? All right. I'm going
20
to crash hard and blow
seconds.
myself up differently.
Now I'm only telepresencing to this. But unlike a ship launch fighter, you can't like go back to your ship. I'm dead.
Destroyed. I could see it. Oh. I'm right behind you because I'm tumbling again. Do you see my monitor?
No, I can't because I had to close the.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said that. Yeah.
Good night, the Widowmaker. Thanks for hanging out with us.
I'm at 15%, so I'll probably blow it up in a second. 2, 12.
You guys don't have stuff to repair yourself?
Say again?
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I couldn't hear you.
SRVs? I never
Faster.
thought of that.
Materials to repair your SRV? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Why would I want to repair it? I want it to die. I'm gonna go across the valley here. Because I keep getting fines. I should have paid my fines first, but that's fine.
It's fine. Yeah.
I knew you'd like that one. All right, we're going to do one thing before we end the show, and that is find arsenic. Well, we don't really have to.
Ah, there's a thing up here.
Don't feel bad.
They don't like me.
I type worse. That's what I'm playing.
Uh-oh.
Coming in hot.
My hull is at 1%.
What did you do?
I tumbleweed again. My hull is at 1%. So as soon as I crash again, I'll blow up. Watch this. Oh, yes, I blew up.
So if anybody wanted to see that, you could see that at mixer.com/thegamersshow.
Yeah, I'm watching it. They took it. They recorded it. Okay. Glad I got 4 of these things.
Yeah, I wish they could be reprinted, like the fighters can be reprinted.
Yeah. Just look at we're at a base, at least we can get more, but I know what you're saying. What the heck?
I didn't refill mine before I left.
Oh, there.
Let's see. But I'm 100% hull. That's good. I'm on the surface of the planet.
Oh, you're up there. Jeez, it put me way down below you. Coming out of the ship.
Oh, I'm still in no fire zone. Jesus.
Yeah, you gotta go pretty far from the space to not...
Well, I'm not getting fines here. Maybe I could have reached the limit of how many fines I'll give one person before they just like send out a kill contract on you. And they're like, yeah, all right, we're just gonna have to get you.
I'm coming towards you.
Taken care of. Well, I'm looking for materials. No luck yet. Oh, I gotta use my wave scanner here.
Uh-oh, let's do it again. Jeez, oh no.
They are so much fun though. Now I think this planet's only 0.09 G, so not a lot of G
it's light
in here.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm just enjoying listening to you.
Oh, you should look at my stream. My goodness. Oh. I'm just spinning. I'm gonna hit it hard. Oh! Oh, I blew up. I hit so hard.
Whoops.
Head now.
All right. I'm not really paying attention to my scanner. I should really pay attention to that. You guys are 14 and 18 clicks away.
And somehow I'm still in the bloody fine zone. Yeah.
Now, Castor, have you set up a mixer yet?
I have, but it chews up my bandwidth like ridiculously.
Oh, all right.
But the first time I did it, it was quite laggy as well, and
Okay.
it just bugged me. But then again, my Xbox isn't hardwired. It's using wireless, so hardwired it will probably run a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, wireless is such a great convenience, but it does have less bandwidth. Some of the newer wirelesses are getting better, but still. No, I probably won't want anything from here. Carbon, iron. I think I got plenty of those materials. Okay.
Oh,
So,
I've fallen. I can't get up.
the next week, one of my friends is may be new to the game, so we may be doing a little new player, a Celis Primus type stuff.
Uh-oh.
Get the whole photo of all the ships. little SRV racing. I love doing SRV racing.
Oh, it's a blast.
Yeah, they just, I think they need to tweak it though, because all the SRVs are so identical, right? That, and it's so hard, you know, with the 1 or 2 second lag with the voice comms to have everybody to start at the same time. You know, be nice if they, you know, they could, you know, Destiny, they did the Sparrow racing. It'd be nice if Frontier could do something like that with the SRVs. And I know there are groups that have their own little races, and it's awesome. And I'm, you know, hats off to those people for going through the effort to do that. The videos are awesome. They even have volunteers in spaceships. To do the, ooh, what did I just run into here? Sentry skimmers in a no trespassing zone. Very interesting.
Yeah, they wanted though.
Ah, clean. Clean.
Okay.
Clean.
A good while back, I ran into a bunch of wanted ones, and I destroyed them, and they had all these minerals and things, and I got a whole bunch of goodies.
Legal salvage here. And gallium. Anybody need gallium? Gallium any good?
If you click on it, it will tell you its rarity.
Nope. Not
Oh,
good.
where? I'm in. I select it.
Yeah, it says in
and
the
it'll say if
description
it's-
of it.
Yeah, it will say if it's rare, common, very common, or very rare.
Canister. Consumer technology. Legal salvage. Oh, I know that's not rare.
Oh shoot.
Gallium. Legal. I think it's because it's in a canister. It's not telling me anything.
Yeah, no.
Exo Assassin from Mixer says, I need help building up credits in the game. You know, I found, you know, there's 2 ways to make easy credits. One is community goals. Not all community goals are easy to make credits at, but some are. Some are very easy. And I think the other way is just going to a resource extraction site with a combat ship. You know, and if you're just starting out, you can do this in an Eagle. You can do this in a Viper Mach 3. And, you know, of course, you don't take on an Anaconda or a Corvette one-on-one, but you wait for the authority in the resource extraction site to start getting in a battle with somebody, and then you help them out. And that's another great way to make credits in the game. I also love the one-way missions. So right now I'm over in Ceos, so doing one-way missions to Sophis. And, you know, it all comes down to getting allied with the local factions, because they will, I mean, your rank affects how much you get for the mission, but also in what missions you're offered, but also it has to do with if you're allied. Are you allied with the factions in the system? Now, another way I think that is a great way to make money is, you know, jump out 300, 400, 500 light years scanning every system with the best scanner you can afford. I mean, they're about $1.5 million for the
1.5 million.
Yep. Yeah. So you get that, and you just jump and jump and jump and jump, you know, towards something. You go at least 500 light years, but if you can do 5,100 light years, that's great. And when you come back, you turn those scans in, not all to the same people. You turn them in until you're allied with the faction who's in charge, or the faction in control of the station or system. And that'll not only quickly get you allied with them, but it'll give you a lot of cash too. So what are your thoughts on making money quick in the game, Asta?
It really does depend on what your game style is. Passenger runs too. Doing transport passenger runs are quite a good way of making money as well. You don't need a big ship for it. You just need to take somebody from point A to point B. And that's it.
Oh, jeez.
Bounty hunting.
Yeah, how much is it?
Is the best. How much is it? What? I'd say if you're like brand spanking new, bounty hunting is probably one of the best ways of make quick money to get you out of a Sidewinder, but once you start hitting like Python level money, you might want to start thinking about doing exploration, trading, or passenger missions.
Yeah, I know in Two Guys in Space, we were able to buy a new ship every hour and a half, 2 hours. So we went from like the Sidewinder to the... We go to the Hauler. I think we went to the Hauler, to the Cobra, to the Type 6. And, you know, it's like every 2 hours you can get a new ship. And then I think we went back and did the Eagle, the Viper 3, and so on. So it's... You know, you can load up to 20 missions of the same type. You know what I'm saying? So, or 20 missions total. So if you're going from point A to point B, like I'm doing in Ceos and Sothis, you know, you can have 20 missions. But, you know, just getting like the system I'm in now is RA, and you can rank up. Mace, what was the name of the place the people you were ranking up with, the controlling faction?
For
was it Earth
Empire?
Defense Fleet?
Yeah, right. Okanura.
686.
Before I had Seoul, I went to Okanura. Yeah. So, right. And then before that was Gliese 868. But we found that the passenger missions at RA and of course, as you joke, Gerbil for Empire did very well.
Yeah, I think it was GEBEL.
Yes. That's all Empire. And there's about 15 systems that are part of Jebel's, oh gosh, what's it called? But they're Empire, you know. So if you're allied in one system, all of a sudden, you know, over a dozen systems you're allied, so you to flip back and forth to passengers and cargo missions, and you're always at allied type repay. Pay. Whoa, goodness.
Yeah, I think you can really make some good money bounty hunting in the res. You know, you should be able to make at least $1 million an hour. You know, if the bad guys stop spawning, you know, jump out, jump back in. A lot of systems have multiple reses in one set of rings. You know, just stay away from the hazardous when you first start. The high or the medium are the best. And then get allied with the controlling factions in the area you're in, and then they'll stop paying you the big bucks or bigger bucks. Even though I'm allied with people, I still see missions for 2,000 credits. I just ignore those, you know.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the live stream. Any final words, Caster?
No. We couldn't find any arsenic, but I was stuck in the crevice the whole time.
Any final words, Macy?
No, just if you're watching me destroy these SRVs, don't do that at home, as they say. And thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody in the chat. I know the Widowmaker has already left, but I want to thank Almont and Exo Assassin and Rosetta Stone. Hey, Rosetta. And everybody else who chatted with us tonight. I'm going to try to scroll back up here, see who I'm forgetting. Eggplant, Apocalypse, and Chris G. And who else am I missing? I think that's most of the people who were typing in the chat. If I've missed you, my apologies. Oh, my good friend Instigator. And everybody else who joined us tonight. I want to thank Mace and SolidCastor for joining us. Next week, we'll be back on the Xbox, I believe, for some more ELITEcast. But until then, thank you all our patrons over at patreon.com/thegamersshow. Your downloads are ready. And you can use that coupon here for the next 30 days to get, I think this week we're giving away all 18 of our how-to videos. So you can download those on your phone or download them, or just give the coupon to a friend if you're already an expert. Well, with that, everybody, thanks for watching. And until next time, Commanders, peace.